So hello everyone, welcome to my video. So today I will be showcasing the RA automation via Python and SQL. So KRI name is duplicate adjustment. As you can see, what happens is that Revenue Assurance Department is responsible for the revenue of the company, as we all know. So they need checks, validations for every process that they understand is necessary. So simple way of telling to every audience is that the service of any company should be charged as per policy. So RA checks for all the services whether they are charged or not charged. If charged, it should not be undercharged or overcharged. And if not charged, then if some freebies are applied, they check for that, or basically any discount offer is going on, or any FOCs are there. So they have to check for every promotions new policy, and they have all the product metrics as well. On basis of that, they make RAKRIs for audit. Hence it is a simple example that I have designed over here for duplicate adjustment KRI to track single refund or adjustments made twice or more by a single customer for a single customer by the by the customer care agents. So let's get down to next slide. If we can see, I have already stated the business problem. Due to heavy traffic of customer transaction, customer care team processes adjustments refunds as per complaints raised, which often led to duplicate adjustments for same customer by agents. System should identify those duplicate adjustments and generate KRI for such instances with all necessary details to check addressing the customer adjustment or refund issues. So yeah, so basically, but what is the business problem here? That whenever there are problems with customer adjustments, they have to reverse it if it is legitimate. But sometimes it tends to duplicate adjustments for single customer. Means for a single customer, the duplicate adjustment has happened. The amount should be having in single time, but another executive have raised it again, or the same executive has raised it again, any flaws of system issues or whatever issues. So this is whatever business objective should be, to identify those duplicate transactions first. Secondly, maximize process quality, that we have to do it, but that maximum quality, maximize process quality is good, that we are refunding the customers whatever they are raising the amounts or related to their accounts. But we have to minimize the revenue loss as well by stopping those duplicate adjustments. So this is the one constraint that we cannot compromise. So this becomes our business constraint as well. Okay, so the next slide, that is the BR. This is BRD for KRI. BRD is business requirement deal, as we all know. So I have put some criteria. So the criteria system should pick the duplicate adjustment on basis of these criterias. First is CID. So unique ID for customer, as we all know. To track every customer, there is a CID for every customer. T date is the transaction date for particular transaction, and adjustment amount. What is the adjustment amount given? So for these three attributes, basically we have to track, because for CID the problem is there. For the same CID, duplicate adjustment can trigger. And for a sample problem, business problem, we are taking the single transaction date for this. And this is described in below scenario as well. You can see the KRI generation scenario should work for duplicate adjustments done by single or multiple agents. It is not that only single you are checking for just single agent, that whether he has done multiple adjustments for a single customer. No, another agent can also do so. Yeah, this criteria should also fulfill. And transaction date should be for same date as of now. As for for sample scenario I have taken for the single date, I mean for the same day. Upon violation of KRI criteria, CID and corresponding information will be carried to automated email report. So the KRI that has been generated for all these scenarios should carry all the information regarding that transactions which are uh, prone to duplicate adjustments. So this is done with our blueprint of this RAKRA automation. Now we will go to the production part. Okay, so firstly I will show you this Excel. So this Excel is this is the dummy data I have created. You can see there is problem. This is our problem statement in the highlighted ones. You can see the transaction id is okay. There is agent id as well. There is cid and t date. Transaction date is there, amount adjustment is there. But you can see for this single day, three adjustment have same amount. Okay, and whatever our KRI generation have to track it, because the customer ID that I was telling, the CID is the particular CID. Transaction date should be same single day, so CID should be same and adjustment number the same. So on these criteria you can see this CID is similar to this highlighted one, but this is different. But these two transactions which are identical with respect to CID, transaction date and adjustment, should be caught up by the system. So let's get down to SQL Server. Okay, so I have created this table transactions for similar for that Excel data, and I have inserted that Excel data. If I just select this query, you can see same data is coming over here. Okay, so for this database, I have put this data, and I have created a query to check particular which transaction satisfy our criteria for CID, total transaction date, and the adjustment amount. So if I execute this query, you can see it is perfectly showing. Yeah, for this customer ID has duplicate record of two for the same date, and the adjustment amount is this one. But I need details. I need all the details. If we had, it is good that it has summarized this criteria for me, suspected criteria. But I want the whole details, so I have further evolved this query, and you can see if I fire this query, all the necessary details are captured. So transaction ID is there, different ID, yeah, transaction ID is there, but agent ID, same customer agent ID has done. If it happens for another agent ID as well, it would have caught up, because the criteria is applied on CID, transaction date, and adjustment. CID date is similar, same. Transaction date is single day, adjustment amount is same. Okay. So now the last criteria, I mean business BRD, is that we have to automate this. So I will go to the Python code as well. You can see I have already, yeah, I have already made a program for this, and we can automate for it for the script as well. If I run this program, okay. So yeah, it is showing that email has sent successfully. So if I go and check the email, so you can see here email. It's perfectly. You can see, yeah, that those two transactions are there. So it fulfills our criteria for this as well, and we can see that our personal problem has been resolved. So this was a simple view that I want to give you regarding the RAKRI formation and implementation, and I have told it in a very very easy way to understand for every audience. So yeah, so guys, now I am signing off from here. Take care. Bye bye.